So we're heading out the house right now, and we're gonna go check on the sheep first, but I'm just gonna head to the dairy real quick because I got a text saying help. It's just one of the gates fell down, and another person that's working here is just holding it up, so we go help them real quick. So I don't know if you guys can see very well, but the fuel gauge does not work on this thing at all, and also the speedometer doesn't work too, and I don't think the coolant works on it either. But I mean, I've literally had zero problems with her. One time I was driving her and then I was like, what the hell is going on? I could like see smoke and stuff like that, and then I realized that all the oil had basically eventually dripped out of it. So put a bunch of oil back into it, basically like prayed that I didn't like actually destroy something. And yeah, so far so good. It's been like a month, and yeah, she's just been good. I just gotta pull the dipstick every couple times, but yeah. So crisis averted. That person didn't actually need any help, so we're just gonna go to the sheep. Just arrived to the farm. Love this drive in here. It's so nice. It's basically this giant dirt road that goes into it, but yeah, it's like 140 acres of basically like, this is land that I'm like renting, like, and it's owned by the town's historical society, and it was actually gifted to someone like back in the 70s. So it hadn't been farmed for 50 years, and I had some cows on it. I sold those cows just like because the market was so good, and I put them on, and like 50 people messaged me the next day. In some of my previous videos, I have them. Maybe I'll insert some photos of them chilling on the pasture. But yeah, I mean, so we're gonna go in there, and I'll probably move the sheep today. I've just been having fun moving the sheep every day. So, and it's always nice. I feel like it's good for them to move them every day. And I'm also gonna give them some kelp supplement, just to kind of give them a multivitamin and stuff like that. But they're growing good. I got 3 bottle lambs that I weaned, and yeah, they're chilling. So, but cannot complain about this drive to work. All right, hopefully the sheep are still here. But as you can see, so I want to show you guys too, like they mowed. So someone came in here and mowed like all this over there. There's like 15 acres over there, and basically they mowed them because this is also like a kind of a park too. And so I had this area right here, which is like 3 acres, like, as you can see from the line, like basically sectioned off just so they had something to eat and all that kind of stuff. So I have 3 acres basically to get through, and I'm gonna wait, or hopefully time it well, where the grass that had just been mowed will be growing enough basically for me to put the sheep back on, just in case, because I think that, I mean, this section has already been grazed and stuff like that, and it's coming back nice. I've been kind of grazing it high just so like it has enough time, but you know, in these later months where it's hotter, the grass definitely needs more time to recover. But yeah, these guys are doing good. I'll do an inspection of them just to make sure that they're chilling, but you know, it's a nice and cool day, so they don't need shade or anything like that. And yeah, I mean, maybe they have a little bit more time in here, but I might just move them just so they're happy. Oh. Jeez, this guy jumped up on him. But yeah, I mean, as you can see, this guy's nice and full. This is Buddy right here. Buddy is a bottle lamb, and he's super friendly. These guys are all super friendly, but yeah, I just want to check you guys out, see how you guys are doing. Look at these guys. Those are the little bottle lambs that I raised. Yeah, I mean, and this is the big ram right here. Try to keep him nice and fat so he's ready for breeding season. But yeah, I think these guys could probably stay in here for another day, but since I have time and I have like plenty of grass for them, I might just move them. And it's fun to move them. They always like it. So yeah, and it's good, I feel like, to give the pasture a little bit of rest. But yeah, they've definitely eaten it down. Maybe they have some other stuff that they could eat, but I feel like I might want to move them and just keep it going. What's up, Buddy? What's up, Buddy? He's trying to like eat it. But what's up? Oh, you got scared. He's doing good. Those guys, I mean, like, if you ever raise bottle lambs, like, it's kind of hit or miss. Like, a lot of times they end up dying just because they don't have the colostrum and stuff like that, or they're like kind of stressed when they're young, and I think it's called like fetal stress or whatever. So yeah, I mean, they're usually rejected from their parents, so they wouldn't have survived without like human intervention and me giving them a bottle 4 times a day every day for like 5 weeks or something like that. So yeah, I mean, we had one that was a bottle limb, and all of a sudden one day he just got sick, and we hit him with like everything we possibly could, and that guy still died. So, you know, I mean, I'm glad that they're doing well and all that kind of stuff, but sometimes they just drop off the face of the earth for some reason. So wouldn't be too surprised if that happened like a couple years down. But we're just gonna move these guys real quick. I'm gonna set you guys up in a nice tripod so you can see the whole process. Dragonflies out here, which is nice because they eat the flies and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, so that's the well over there. I don't know if you guys can see it. And then some people are working on this house over here, which is like historic. No one lives in it. But so I'm just gonna have them graze basically this section right here because it's a weekend, so they're not gonna be here. But first I gotta turn off the fence so I don't shock myself. Oh, jumping. It's okay, buddy. Oh, you're doing good. You're doing good. This guy had a little bit of like a cut on his stomach the other day, but he's good. All right, go run off. Itchy boy. Got little horns. You feel okay? Oh, she got bucked by this guy. All right, fence is off. I'm gonna go collect that other fence real quick. You are so heavy. Basically, the name of the game is to just get this fence up. So we're just gonna take this fence and basically just like collect it and then basically just set it up in a new space with new grass. So should be pretty easy. Done it a bunch of times, so show you guys the process. All right, so just connecting these guys, or just basically taking these guys out right here. And what I like to do is just basically have, as you can see, I have this in one hand, and this basically keeps it from tangling. And then hopefully I can get it out with the other hand, and kind of keep it bunched up like this. So it's always nice when the grass, when it's not super stuck, because then you have to use 2 hands, and a lot of times you lose your section right here. But these nets can be an absolute nightmare because they do get tangled pretty easily. But I think I got a pretty good foolproof plan. The biggest thing is just be patient. You know, I've made it way worse by getting angry that the freaking thing is tangled, and yeah, I just like not being patient. But yeah, I'll cut to when this is set up. There's so many mosquitoes, it's actually insane. I wish you guys could see it. All right, new angle. Let's get it. Whew. Set this fence up. So this is the first section right here. These guys are pretty well fence trained, so I ain't too worried. But they did have a stint where they were getting out, and that was just because the fence was not hot. And so they figured that out pretty quick. All right, gotta have the alfalfa. Just gonna move them. I'm gonna put this down real quick. Boom. Put this down. Howdy. Morning.
How's it going? Is it all working out pretty well?
Yeah, it's working out great. Yeah.
Good.
Heck yeah.
There's sometimes we come down here a lot, and there's sometimes we come and they're way off and you can't even see it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good thing about these guys. They can go pretty much anywhere. All right, guys. All right, got these guys moved. They gotta look so good, nice and fat. They're just absolutely chiefing that kelp that I gave them. They got all this, and heck yeah, plenty of water. Last thing I'm gonna do is just put in the solar charger. We should be good. All right, final step. And done. Boom. We are heading home. I'm actually starving. Oh my God. So before we go to work, I'm just gonna make a quick power smoothie with some raw milk, and then we're gonna head to actual work. But I gotta come back here because I gotta give them some more water later. But it seems like that kelp made them parched because it's got some salt in it. So, but I'm excited. They seem like they really liked it. So hell yeah. So basically, as you can see on this baler, something doesn't look right. Well, it's because those two belts are missing. I actually took them out. All right, well, that was kind of weird. Anyway, this baler definitely needs some attention. As you can see, I took these two belts out right here because they do have some rips in them. They got, see that clog right there? Yep, not good. So these are the actual belts itself. Yeah, I can show you right here. That's a break right there. That's no bueno. But yeah, I'm basically just gonna get in here and clean the heck out of this thing, and hopefully that helps it. But we've had nothing but problems with this thing, so I think a deep cleaning will be good for it. Let's put on a podcast and get her done. All right. There we go. Oh, just fell off. So I don't know if you guys can see it very well, but this thing is dirty as heck. So I was not having any luck getting it from that side, so I'm gonna try to get from this side. What the? This is terrible. Like the worst. I don't even know how this happened. Oh. Oh, while I'm down here, I'm just gonna clean this up a little bit too. All right. So, ooh, I feel like that might work. All right, cool. Can this thing go any faster? There you go. All right, so getting tired of that. I'm just gonna clean up the bottom and stuff like that a little bit, just with a blower real quick. So yeah, just get some of this HF out of there because it's pretty gosh darn dirty. And I feel like hitting it with a blower will get at least some of the stuff out so I can see better what I'm doing. All right. What's this thing called? The Magnum? That's pretty funny. 2 pumps. First try. Second try. Third try. Oh my God. Yep. I feel like that had to do something. But I'm gonna go, I just got a text that the ATV is free, so I'm gonna go make fence real quick. And then yeah, might just chill until I have to milk tonight. But yeah, I mean, she looks pretty clean. I mean, I just can't believe the amount of issues we've been having. Might be something in there that we're just ignoring, but you know, it's not that complicated of a machine, you know. All right. Fence for tomorrow is gonna be super easy. All I gotta do basically is just move the water trough in this paddock that they were in last night and move it to there. So, should be nice. Here's the water trough. Just gonna unplug it real quick. This fence is so hot. Just be careful. All right, there we go. Dump this guy out. All right. So, just gonna take this, find a nice plug-in spot. I think there's one like right near the entrance of the actual paddock. And then, yeah, should be good. There we go. Throw that in there for the time being. All right. This fence is super. This is hot right here, so I'm just gonna be super careful. Boom. That is a hot fence right there. Holy moly. All right, here we go. like there should be a plug-in like right over here. I want to say the water line's like underneath this moss stuff. Yeah, here it is. Where are you? Okay. Huh. Maybe I missed it. It's probably just right up here. There it is, right there. Woof. Oh. Get this up. All right, so we got the banjo clip right here that goes on the back. Well, actually, this just came right off, so screw that back on. Nice and tight. We got the banjo clip, like that. Find the plug-in right here. Boom. Nice. Take this. Throw it back here so I don't break it. And then we'll just wait and see if it's level enough to not leak or flow over on one side. That water should be fine. Last thing we're gonna do is just go up here, hit the high tension a little bit, just a little bit. And then, yeah. Ooh. All right. Turn this guy off right here. Take this guy. Oh. Oh. I think a groundhog must have just hit it because that thing just moved. It's pretty funny. All right. Take this. Put it right here on the handle. And then I'm not sure if this is hot, but take this. It might be perfect to be right here. Oh, nice. All right, cool. So the cows will come in. That should be let out tonight. Then just go straight in here. Water's right there. And then I'll close them in with this. Boom. Milk truck is here. Boom. Well, these are the cows right here. It's Mythical, my absolute favorite cow. She's the sweetest Jersey of all time. She'll literally come up to you and like get scratches. It's so nice. Boop, 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 boop. Put out hay for the rest of these guys real quick.